So we have a raise here from Mateus Moraes Fernandez, opening to 12K with queens. Round to the big blind of Masato Yokosawa, who's got ace-4.
Not the first time these two have tangled. Pair versus one overcard, and this time the ace does hit the desk.
Always an ace on the desk. And a continuation bet from the queens. 9K into 31K. Yokosawa calls. Turn card is the 10 of clubs. Board gets straighter as Yokosawa checks a second time.
Moraes can't love this board, and knowing that, of course, they can improve to a straight, but what are they really getting calls from as far as worse hands are concerned when they bet again, if not to perhaps just fold out like a weak King X here. I don't know at this point, you know, for Yokosawa, how easy it is for them to let go of top pair. Of course, again, the board is very coordinated. You're up against an under the gun open range, but Yokosawa coming along.
7 on the river.
Jack Kenny says he's blocking the hell out of Queen Jack. He needs to be repping it here.
For sure, and if we see another bet again.
Oh, that is a bet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, then they would be turning their hand into a bluff with those blockers.
And the move works. Well, this is
boy.
Ready Patur versus Chris Brewer. It is a King 10 deuce flop. So the Grafton paying off for Brewer, has second pair.
Six on the turn.
And Patur drawing incredibly thin. Just ace high here.
Yes, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
Betting 6,000 on the turn. But Brewer going nowhere. And that means we're going to go to the river, which is the 5 of spades. Brewer has a lock on it.
And Patur with hitting a river card that would have been much nicer in the flop return. Just ace high. Brewer, so far of what I've seen.
Oh my God, is he shoved?
He did shove and it got through.
Wow. Strong move from Patur. Pedro Neves, King 10 of diamonds in the cutoff.
Neves gonna get it.
You're never gonna get it.
Artur Martirosyan, pocket 4s in the big. He calls, and these two players will go heads up to the flop. That flop is 7-7-6.
Last year was the year of the 6. This is the year of the 7.
So 4's still good. Martirosyan, 60% favorite. Deuce on the turn. 4's still good.
Happy days.
Martirosyan improving to a 4-1 favorite.
Wow.
Yeah, so I think the design of this bet is to clear out some ace highs, clear out some straight draws that might not want to bother sort of check raising and trying to win this pot. You know, a really big bet like this. But yeah, Martirosyan thinking, you know what? I don't know what you're up to here. I actually am a little higher up in the range than that. I have 2 pair, which is hard to make.
9 on the river.
Third bullet. 1.1 milli.
And this would be a big call for Martirosyan to make with pocket 4s, but I would A, not put it past him, and B, would be very impressed.
It's not an easy 3-barrel here because at this stage, Martirosian is and does let it go. Oh,
No.
pardon me.
Time
Little
bank
time
card.
bank. Sorry. The thing is, Martirosian can have the 7x here, right? So it's not an easy call to make. You have to put your opponent just on a stone bluff at this point. And it looks like he's gonna let it happen to him. Very impressive work from Neves.
Absolutely.
Ooh. Yeah. Raises with 5-3 suited. Unorthodoxical. Orpin wants a little count here. A little eyeball.
Safrati getting a little bit oh well here with the 5-3 of clubs.
Boredom is a hell of a drug.
Immediately punished by the Neves.
Nine. Two clubs on the flop. Nine's still a significant favorite, but 32% equity. And Safrati's gonna fire.
Yeah, what you gonna do? Flush draw, let's go.
Put this in your solver.
Nine's going absolutely nowhere.
Jay Johnson says, I prefer contra-traditional to unorthodoxical if I'm keeping it 100. I like contra-traditional. That sounds fun. Ace on the turn gives Safrati more outs.
Yeah, you just keep betting here, Joe, excuse me. You just keep barreling. That ace is a nice scare card to put in some chips and obviously does give you additional outs going to the river.
Zep GG says it's a perfect situation for a 3-barrel bluff. And that second barrel, second bar.
Second bow.
12,000.
Gaelle.
And yeah. Bit of a scare card for those Nieners. Not a scary bet, however.
Yeah, I think it looks like he's queuing himself up for a triple here, Joe. Giving himself a little bit of room to put in a bigger bet on the river. Does he get there? No. Combination draw failure. But does he still have the third barrel?
And not a lot of massive hands you can rep on that run out, other than just having the best of it and going 3 streets with a hand like Ace-King or...
Yep. I mean, if you're going to miss, this is how you got to win it.
And now the bet's 23,000. Again, not massive relative to the size of this pot, but pretty big relative to the size of Safrati's stack.
Yes, they lose with Stoke.
They've been in that league for going back like years. So, but now they stop.
Scottish teams, for example.
Now they stop like the other Welsh teams going into them leagues. Just I think it's Swansea, Cardiff, Wrexham.
How's that like?
Just from back in
Orpin
the day.
lets
I
it
guess,
go.
Swansea were
Nice.
I was part of the...
just they were just
Very
in the higher
spicy.
leagues.
3 barrels,
They
guys.
just got the stage.
8-7 of diamonds for Haraldstad.
Haraldstad just praying here.
Danny Myers, come on.
Oh, he ain't folding this.
It's an underdog story for the ages.
Like Seth Meyers versus his writing team. One of these two makes a lot more money.
Harold. 35,000.
Pretty ambitious stuff going on here, but at the same time, it is way more Haraldstad's board than Myers. You want to target the big blind range is kind of like, maybe something like Jack 7 suited would have called pre-flop. Going to have a tough time with this river bet. So if you're going to do it on the turn, The 9 is a bit difficult to do on the river, because would you always shove a queen here when your opponent can have something like king 9, 9, 10? I don't know if Haraldstad's going to go for it, but if he does, I don't think Myers will fold. We saw a similar spot earlier. If you've been here for most of this level, you'll remember a clash between Ladev and Buter. And there is the all-in.
Win to call with the best hand.
King of Spades is an interesting card to have because it does block one of the 2 overpairs that would be playing like this and value shoving on the river. But it also blocks hands like King Queen, which would be a value. So it's kind of nice to have the king in a way. Also blocks King 10 for that turned straight. So Myers has to just decode this and think, is Haraldstad just capable of a straight up bluff? Okay, I'm putting the Oreos back on the line. Joe, you want call or fold? Oh, it looks like a fold.
I want fold.
God damn it, you're good. Awesome bluff. That's like clip-worthy, maybe. Maybe.
Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe for more awesome poker content. And check out this video. The YouTube algorithm seems confident you'll like it.